$3,000 a head.
Oh yeah. They did talk about the price, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the top price is, but yeah, that sounds about right. He mentioned something in there around those terms, yeah, around 3,000 a head.
They can't continue to do that, those farmers, with all the additional crap placed on them now. Diesel, the butcher cost, etc. They're driving herself out of business.
Well, I would like to know really what started them fires. I don't know if it was lightning or somebody actually started them, and you know that goes for Hawaii too. What started them fires in Hawaii? Yeah.
One of the news is receiving an alarm that somebody up there that are in Texas has the local power company sued. They claim that a power pole broke off at the base and fell on the ground, and that's what started the fire.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Well, then the power company should be liable if they didn't do maintenance, if they didn't do routine maintenance. But, you know, if it was weather related, then I don't see how the power company could be liable. You know, if it was weather related and the equipment was in good order. But if a pole broke because it was aged or weathered and it needed replacing, you know, their infrastructure in the electric utility in a lot of places are in poor shape.
Do you remember the wildfires in California, and Trump said they should rake all that dead crap out from underneath them? Anyway, everybody made him out to be a crackball, and that's pretty much what they're doing today.
Well, that's what President Trump remembers the California wildfires up in Northern California. Trump went out there, remember? He told them, hey, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people in this country. You can get the military, you get people out of prison, you get, you can hire people, you can get volunteers, whatever. 4-H clubs, there's a lot of people out there. And you can put them in, people to work coming across the border. Should I say that? Put them to work and get out there and race and clean up all that crap. That's what Trump said. We need to get this stuff cleaned up out here. We won't be having these fires. And they don't listen to anybody with any sense.
That's exactly right, Keith. Just like one President Roosevelt did, the infrastructure and things of that nature. But yeah, there's no reason. I mean, it needs cleaned up. Needs hauled somewhere and burned up. Can't get rid of it. I mean, that wasn't such a stupid statement from that, Donald.
Yeah, I know it. He's got common sense approach to the problems, but them Democrats can't handle it there for some reason. I don't know. Out there in California, they should never had them fires. That stuff has been cleaned up out there. Yeah, there should be the same way there in the Panhandle of Texas. And the government. To me, the government. It just tells them what to do, but they don't give them no help in it or something. It's something, I don't understand what's going on there, but back years ago, the government took more in helping out the farmers, cattle ranchers or whatever. I guess, I don't know, maybe they don't care about eating beef up there, but I don't know. I guess AOC's proud of it, that we won't be eating as many cows.
Yeah, they won't be passing when. When's the last time you heard a cow fart?
It's been a long time. It's been a long time, I tell you that. I don't know if I've ever heard one there, Dave.
I hear more horses farting than I do cows. But I got a lot around here. I'm around them daily and weekly and anyway.
Well, I hear more people.
I don't know. I realize they got 4 or 5 stomachs and all that, so I'm sure there's a lot of gas in there. But, you know, the earth needs CO2 to survive. So I don't get it. Our CO2 levels lower than what it really should be for wildlife and plants. And 3 IW was approved. Sorry.
Well, I've heard more people. This KG4H. See, I'm saying this in a nice way. But I've heard more people let gas than I have any other animal or any mammal. I say mammal. How about the mammals? You gonna get rid of all the mammals because they're passing gas?
I don't know, Chief. Good point.
Well, yeah, we just see the price for beef go up. I guess we'll probably be eating more pork. But you better make sure you cook that pork well done before you eat it. Barbecue the heck out of it. And if you take raw pork and it ain't being froze, make sure you pour it before you cook it. If you don't get the parasites out of it, pour Coca-Cola on it. Base your pork with Coca-Cola. That Coca-Cola run the parasites out of it. You see them come out of the meat.
Wow, that's interesting. I'm going to do that. I do like pork, but yeah, it gives me a little issues sometimes. Nothing major, but I mean, yeah, I can kind of feel it over beef and chicken. But anyway, yeah, good point. Well, that's very, yeah, you know, you can cook steaks in Coca-Cola, coated, marinated in it. I guess it helps soften it up quite a bit. You can do ham with Sprite or ginger ale.
Yeah, phosphoric acid in them cola drinks, it'll certainly run the parasites out of that pork. But you can cook pork real good and you get extra protein.
And you get like 4 giant pork chops for $3 and change.
I like barbecue though. I like pork barbecue there if it's cooked well done. But I like brisket. I like brisket too. You know, it's beef brisket.
I like them lamb rib type things, stuff like that. That's pretty good too. Trying to think of the name I ate at Christmas parties, but it's like a little miniature T-bone steak. I think it was part of the list.
Keith, I was extremely surprised that they had a unanimous decision out of the Supreme Court today, you know?
Well, yeah, let's, yeah. There's probably not the end of the story, but it is for them. But it's probably not the end of that, the situation, though. But I think it's unbelievable. Anyhow, I could talk to you in person. I don't put out some things I know on the radio. But it was not really no big surprise to me after they done the reading of the constitutional laws and everything. That was not a surprise that it was unanimous, but anyhow, there's some other things I can tell you about that. I just don't put it out on the air.
Dershowitz and Turner, I can't remember his name, but one professor from the university, they both predicted the exact same scenario.
Please be careful. There's people out there got a lot of derangement syndromes. You know what I'm talking about? No, not you, no. People listening, though, could have derangement syndromes.
Yeah, what was your first sentence?
Hey, you're breaking up a little bit, Dave.
Okay, I'm listening.
Yeah, okay.
And 3 IW. Too far away from the mic.
Well, I just read that there's 4.1 million cows in Texas, and 85% of them are in the Panhandle.
What's the percentage in the Panhandle? Did you say 85?
Yeah, that's right.
My gosh.
Yeah, the little article said I think 180,000 of them already died or dead.
There's a lot of injured too that may have to be shot from what I saw on TV tonight.
Yeah, 150,000. One agricultural guy guessed.
Some of them was little fellas too. Some of them were little fellas that were burned up. The guy said he's going to try to save it, but he said he didn't know. So if he gets to be in too much pain, he may have to shoot it. That's a little guy.
I guess my question is, these that they have to put down, can the meat not be salvaged out of it?
I would think so.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. The prices temporarily might be the cheapest you'll ever see them. And that might be the time to buy you up a bunch to put in your freezer.
I mean, unless they got an infection, what would be wrong with it? They're shooting them mainly because of hoof burns, lower leg, and udder.
Yeah, you'd have to, well, that's some of them. Now, some of them with their testicles would be burnt pretty bad, too. And sometimes real bad burns can lead into infection, so they would have to be shot before the infection set in.
Yeah, they're working on it. From what this guy was saying.
Well, it's a pitiful situation, I swear it is.
Well, there should be farms closing up due to it. I mean, you lose 1,000 head at $3,000 a piece. I mean, that's plus maybe not enough rain on your crops, geez, that's enough to hold you up. And look at all these Chinese buying all this dang farmland, growing pot, all kinds of crap. Gee, they seem to get away. They're catching a few up, but gee whiz, that's different business.
I gotta go out in the garage. I'll be right back. K4HC. I don't have no sump pump out there though.
Yeah, I bet you're heading for a beaver though.
There ain't no beavers around here. This is up on the mountain, I ain't never seen a beaver on the mountain.
Oh, just 2,000 head of cattle. At 2,000, just 2,000 head of cattle at 3,000 a piece. That's $6 million right there. All right, come on back, Randy.
They're gonna start dropping out like dead mosquitoes. You can't insure a cow. There's no insurance I know of, and this agricultural guy commented on it as well. There's no insurance.
Actually, a buddy of mine, he secured his loan for his business with his cattle. They came out and appraised him.
But did he have insurance? Let's say they all died for some mysterious reason. What would happen?
I'd say he had some kind of insurance because, you know, the bank's not going to give you a loan on anything unless they're protected. So I'm sure they required him to have, I'm sure there's farmer insurance that, farmland insurance that covers the, you know, the livestock, tractors, and all that stuff. Because they would have never gave him a loan, you know, if not. I think he got like $30,000 off of him.
Well, that would make sense. I understand it, and I hope there is, but what this guy was saying tonight, most of these cattle weren't insured or can't be or whatever. Let's look back. It was on Fox tonight. But anyhow, oh, God. We're going to heck in a handbag.
Well, I think I'm going to get out of here, guys. Been good talking to you, and I hope y'all get all the world's problems solved before I get up in the morning. NE4NC.
All right, Lowell. Okay, well, Lowell, I don't guess Johnny ever checked in down there, did he? Did you ever go back and forth a little bit and check on him?
Yeah, I went back and forth a couple times and never did hear him. I waited down there, 5 or 6 minutes, called him 2 or 3 times, never got an answer.
Yeah, they may be having a lot of thunderstorms down there. I don't know what time they were supposed to come in there, but some of them was supposed to be pretty heavy. But I don't know what time that they were supposed to move in, but it might have been this evening. And maybe they still under the gun down there. I don't really know, but we'll find out later, I guess. All right, Lord, good night to you.
Yeah, good night, everybody. NE4NC.
Good night, sir. KD8YBC.
And 3, Laurel, and 3 IW.
Yeah, good night, Lowell. K4HC.
You still have off the app on, Randy?
Yeah.